In this lesson, we're going to be looking at vector and scalar quantities. And by the end of it, you should be able to say what a vector quantity is, what a scalar quantity is, be able to identify both vector and scalar quantities, and be able to identify the methods used when solving questions involving vectors. So what is a vector quantity? A vector quantity is a quantity that has both a magnitude and direction, and you cannot state one without the other. Some examples are displacement, velocity, force, acceleration, and weight. For instance, a displacement. If I say 10 kilometers due east, that means I have stated both a magnitude, which is the 10 kilometers, and a direction, east. So what is a scalar quantity then? A scalar quantity is a quantity that has a magnitude only. There is no direction associated with scalar quantities. Some examples are speed, distance, mass, temperature, and area. You may be thinking that distance and displacement is the same, but let me give you the definition so that you can see that they are different. If you have a start point and an end point, displacement states that it is the distance covered when moving in a straight line from your start to your end. However, distance states it is the amount of ground you cover when moving from one point to another. You can see right away the difference in them is that displacement has a defined path when moving between 2 points, whereas distance does not. So, right away you can see that you need to be able to solve questions involving scalars and vectors. And scalars has been done already with you consistently. Every time you solve a math question involving numbers where you add, subtract, multiply, or divide, you have essentially done work in solving a scalar question. So that means we are halfway done. We have to solve vector quantities by one of the two methods below, which is a scale diagram or calculations, which will both be discussed in detail in their own lessons. Scale diagrams and calculations both have advantages and disadvantages, which will be seen as we do both lessons later on. So if you have any questions, you can reference these two textbooks, or you can simply ask me any question you want by sending me a message or leaving a comment with the video. Thank you.